Good Monday morning. Let's take a look at what we've lined up for you on today's show.
Today, Dr. Dan Thompson and Dr. Tom Nofsinger bring us the second part of a two-part series on low-stress cattle handling. Dr. Nofsinger is a veterinarian and member of Production Animal Consultation, a science-driven, people-focused group of advisors serving animal protein producers worldwide. Today, we'll learn about the importance of the interaction between the caregiver, the cow and her calf, and how producers and veterinarians try not to interrupt or interfere with this relationship.
Closed captioning brought to you by Kansas Soybean Commission, the Soybean Checkoff Progress, powered by Kansas farmers.
This segment is brought to you by Roy Fry Western Lifestyles, dressing Northeast Kansas their Western best for almost 60 years.
Hi there, folks, and welcome to Doc Talk today. Welcome back, Dr. Tom.
It's good to be here, Dr. Dan. It's a pleasure.
Well, it's my honor to have Dr. Tom Nofsinger join us once again on this show, and I hope to have him back many, many more times. And Dr. Tom is a member, a veterinarian, and a member of the group called PAC, Production Animal Consultation. And Dr. Tom, Production Animal Consultation consults cows, feedlots, dairies, swine,
It's
international.
It's an exciting group of veterinarians, Dr. Dan. We're centered mostly in Colorado, Nebraska, Kansas. One of our most important members is in Queensland, Australia.
Oh, yes.
We have a swine consultant from Illinois. It's an exciting group of people to learn from.
Something that you ought to search for on the web. All producers, practitioners, look for Production Animal Consultation. You have a website now and newsletter, and
we've got a website, and we'd be happy. We want to continue to use that as a vehicle to communicate with people.
Well, I think it's just great, and it's always an honor whenever a person gets to interact with you and the group. Doing a lot of good things for a lot of animals and a lot of producers.
It's a pleasure to be here. It really is.
So we're going to talk about the interaction of the mama cow and the baby, and how we try not to screw that up.
Dr. Dan, I think we all agree that conception and birth is a true miracle. I think we take so many things for granted. So when we have a healthy, happy baby born, it's our responsibility to impact and empower that mother and let her take care of that baby. I don't think we as humans will ever understand all that happens between a mother cow and a baby calf, but we know some things are important. Passive transfer. We know that getting colostrum is very important. We know getting that animal to bond is so important. Teaching that calf to stay at her side is important. Teaching that mother to stay by the calf's side is important. So there's a few things, though, that we can interrupt and create negative situations. So I guess at the end of the day, we want to try to build that mother-baby bond and impact passive transfer.
Yeah, and I think that my grandpa was a veterinarian, and he used to say that the animal's going to get along about 90% of the time, despite what you do for it, and sometimes we try to do too much.
Absolutely. One of the things we've got to work with within this industry is that the dystocia rates have gone completely down.
Yep.
When I graduated a long time ago, the first few years I was in mixed practice, we did literally hundreds of cesareans every spring. And dystocia is not as big a deal because of our better management practices. Now we can spend time impacting the relationships.
It's great stuff. When we come back, we're going to continue with Dr. Nofsinger. We're going to get some video footage out, take a look at a few things of interacting with the mama cow and the baby. You're watching Doc Talk, and we're sure glad you joined us.
Now, another gardening tip with Annette Jackson.
Early spring is the best time to plant many of the cool season garden vegetables for your dinner table, finishing in just 4 to 12 weeks. Plant homegrown cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, lettuce, and onion plants in your garden or container. Homegrown, hardy, and healthy plants are now available at Jackson's.
Use Fertilome Gardener Special Fertilizer for your garden, or Fertilome Blooming and Rooting Water Soluble for your containers for best production.
Golf Week calls it the best course you can play in Kansas. But once you play, you'll want to stay. Go for it. Firekeeper Golf Course at Prairie Band Casino and Resort is just north of Topeka off Highway 75. Our stay and play package is worth the trip. Luxury hotel room, green fees, and golf cart for two, starting at just $169.
Prairie Band Casino and Resort. Go for it!
The Kansas State University College of Veterinary Medicine is a leader in food animal research and education. Our researchers are constantly expanding the knowledge of animal health and food safety. Through the Veterinary Health Center and the Kansas State Veterinary Diagnostic Lab, we provide practical services for animal producers. Home of the Beef Cattle Institute, the college is committed to animal welfare training and research. The Kansas State University College of Veterinary Medicine, knowledge and service for the future of animal production.
American innovation is being driven in places you might not expect by people like Brent Hayek, an Oklahoma family farmer, who recently set a world land speed record in a Ford Super Duty pickup truck powered by renewable B20 biodiesel. Advanced performance is here, now, putting America on the fast track to more jobs and energy independence. Biodiesel, America's advanced biofuel.
Tar Waters has what you need for all seasons for around the farm and home. Working, hunting, growing, feeding, snow removal, even fun for the kids. And a service department with experienced techs to help keep your equipment in top running condition. Tar Waters has a huge selection and the best prices. Tar Water Farm and Home, family owned and operated since 1978. They have what you need.
Purple Wave is a proud supporter of the Kansas FFA through the Bid for Blue program. Purple Wave donates a portion of the proceeds earned on certain ag assets to the Kansas FFA. Winning bidders can designate a Kansas chapter to receive the donation. To date, Purple Wave is proud to have donated over $10,000. Visit purplewave.com to learn more and to place bids on Bid for Blue assets. Purple Wave Auction. Straight, simple, sold.
Soil is the life of a farm, and for 25 years, SureCrop Liquid Crop Nutrition has helped growers produce abundant quality crops while preserving and improving the soils they steward. SureCrop offers complete soil and plant analysis with cropping recommendations, delivery direct to your on-farm storage, and quality crop nutrition custom blended for your field. Choose SureCrop for the assurance of excellence for your soil. Call today or visit their website for more information. This segment is brought to you by Santa Fe Trail Meats in Overbrook. Stop by or visit us at sftmeats.com.
Hi there, folks, and welcome back to Doc Talk. Dr. Dan Thompson from Kansas State University, joined by Dr. Tom Nofsinger, who's a veterinarian with the veterinary group Production Animal Consultation, or PAC, which is an incredible group of veterinarians that is serving animal agriculture internationally. And Dr. Tom, we're talking about kind of that interaction between the caregiver, the cow, and her calf, and you have a video you want to share with us.
Dr. Dan, we talked about working zone and position and building expectations within our animals.
Yep.
And so, yeah, I'd like to share this with you if I could.
You bet.
The thing that is new to me is that we should have the confidence to know that we can increase the frequency of nursing, and we should exhibit confidence in our mothers and babies. This is a cow that's had this baby. This baby's 3 days old, and she was very, very aggressive the first 2 days of life. When we're out here tagging and working with these young babies, we have to make sure we have the confidence of the mother, because you can get injured. So at this point, I had worked with this mother and baby from about 120 yards. I wanted to check the baby's navel, so I needed to get a hold of it. But I got too close to the calf, and the mother could not stand that. I was deep within her working zone, so she took off. Never tolerate cows leaving their babies. I stopped her with parallel motion and looked down when she stopped. Now she remembers the most important thing. As I go back to ask the little calf to catch me, I noticed that the mother and baby there in the center are too far apart. That calf's 4 or 5 days old. That mother should be next to her baby. So I asked the two to get closer together and stay there.
And that's for protection.
That's so that, yes, they never lose track. Here's a baby that's 8 hours old that should be nursing again. So I asked that baby, when I'm here, I expect you to be nursing. You need to be getting healthy and full. That puts me in the position to approach the new baby from the front, the baby that I'd like to interact with, rather than chasing these calves. Teach the calves to chase you. Go from the front, ask him to move, walk with him and stop him, and then go from one eye to the other, and he'll try to find you, and he wants to see you more clearly, and they'll walk up to you. Once they get close enough to touch, just rub on them. Don't try to throw them down. Just rub until the muscles in the back relax, and then you can more easily lay them down. This is what we expect. Anticipate this mother wanting to see the baby. Encourage that. That's really an important responsibility of that mother. Desensitize the calf before you tag that ear. Don't just tag it. Make sure that the mother is allowed to see that both ends of the baby are there. The important part of this process is to keep the calf's confidence. That confidence of that baby with you will spread to the mother, and you'll be safe. Important is don't let the baby run back to its mother. Tell it thank you, rub on it, and when you allow that baby to reunite, watch this mother thank you by licking her brain there.
Every time I see it, what a powerful video, and what an incredible teaching tool. And thank you for what you do. We're going to have to take a break, but when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about the impacts of some of these practices and what they have on the production and output and health.
The start of life is important.
You're watching Doc Talk, and we're sure glad you joined us.
Ag AM in Kansas is brought to you in part by Purple Wave Auction. Straight, simple, sold.
This is the fast track to more jobs and America's energy independence. Advanced performance is here, now. Biodiesel, America's advanced biofuel.
Soil is the life of a farm, and for 25 years, SureCrop Liquid Crop Nutrition has helped growers produce abundant quality crops while preserving and improving the soils they steward. SureCrop offers complete soil and plant analysis with cropping recommendations, delivery direct to your on-farm storage, and quality crop nutrition custom blended for your field. Choose SureCrop for the assurance of excellence for your soil. Call today or visit their website for more information.
The Kansas State University College of Veterinary Medicine is a leader in food animal research and education. Our researchers are constantly expanding the knowledge of animal health and food safety. Through the Veterinary Health Center and the Kansas State Veterinary Diagnostic Lab, we provide practical services for animal producers. Home of the Beef Cattle Institute, the college is committed to animal welfare training and research. The Kansas State University College of Veterinary Medicine, knowledge and service for the future of animal production.
Purple Wave is a proud supporter of the Kansas FFA through the Bid for Blue program. Purple Wave donates a portion of the proceeds earned on certain ag assets to the Kansas FFA. Winning bidders can designate a Kansas chapter to receive the donation. To date, Purple Wave is proud to have donated over $10,000. Visit purplewave.com to learn more and to place bids on Bid for Blue assets. Purple Wave Auction. Straight, simple, sold.
We've been using the Multimin on our donor cows, and after we started using it on them, we've seen a definite increase in grade number 1 embryos. I like the results that I get using Multimin with the AI conception rate.
Their minerals not up to snuff, you're going to have problems, and I definitely think Multimin is good for, you know, general healthiness of the cattle.
We think Multimin more than pays for itself.
Dr. Dan here. Whether I'm driving up and down the roads covering the state of Kansas, or I'm getting between Riley and Manhattan for my job, I'm driving a Ford truck. I'd like you to come out and visit my friends here at Dick Edwards Ford. They have a truck that'll suit your needs, whether you're looking for power with a Power Stroke diesel, or if you're looking for fuel efficiency with the new EcoBoost engine, they got a truck that's just right for you. They're located 2 miles east of the Town Center Mall in Manhattan, Kansas, and they'll bend over backwards to help you. And I'll see you down the road.
Valley Vet Supply is devoted to providing information and professional quality products at reasonable prices.
ValleyVet.com, ValleyVet.com, Valley Vet Supply.
This segment brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission. The Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers.
Hi there, folks. Welcome back to Doc Talk. Dr. Dan Thompson with Dr. Tom Nofsinger. Dr. Nofsinger is a veterinarian from Benkelman, Nebraska, who travels the world talking to people about veterinary practice, about beef production, about low-stress cattle handling, and him and his group, the production animal consultants, are making huge strides. And Dr. Tom, one of the things I always take home from your seminars is when we decrease stress, when we allow the animal to relax in its environment and natural state with the human-animal interaction, we can alleviate health issues. The negative impact of stress on health and the negative impact of stress on normal function is something that we need to strive to reduce.
I think that's a great point, Dan. About the only thing I can remember from veterinary school was do no harm.
Yep.
And so, you know what, we have to be careful that we don't interrupt normal, natural things.
And you have a video that kind of shows, you know, some different videos we're going to click to here. But let's take a look at that video of the cow herd that you were having some issues health-wise, and then you started introducing practices towards the heifers.
The history in this herd, Dan, was that if you arrived at this ranch halfway through calving season, you would see in the middle of the day, you would see lots of babies laying around a windmill with no mothers. Maybe 150 calves with just 3 heifers babysitting them. Today, this is the worst mother in the herd. She's 10 feet from her baby. That's not acceptable. This is the behavior we expect when we train replacement heifers, when we train our handlers to move through the calving ground correctly, when we train our handlers to do exercise pairing. Look at that. There's a heifer calf snuggling her mother, and her boy cousin down there would never touch his mother. It's really, really fun to watch this normal behavior. But this is an amazing change in a herd that has really helped the efficacy of our enterotoxemia vaccine and our prevention for perforated ulcers. When we saw the other type of behavior, 3 to 6% of these little guys would die prior to 8 weeks of age because of enterotoxemia or ulcers. At this point, we vaccinate minimally, and the enterotoxemia and perforated ulcer syndrome is almost non-existent in this herd.
It's absolutely amazing what you're able to accomplish. Let's take a look at the you know, the one thing that we have that we've talked about in many of the times is we've talked about the impact of stress. When we have stress, we increase adrenaline, which can decrease the release of oxytocin. And if we don't have that oxytocin released, we just have a terrible time of colostrum up to intake.
The hormones that are necessary to keep our banker and our production people happy are oxytocin. This is normal colostrum. That animal is willing to give the colostrum to that baby in a very, very powerful, voluntary fashion. When animals are stressed, we have adrenaline and endogenous steroids, and they relieve or remove oxytocin and vasopressin.
Reduce stress, increase colostrum intake, increase healthy calves. You're watching Doc Talk. We'll come back with a wrap-up with Dr. Nofsinger here in a minute.
This segment is brought to you by Tarwater Farm and Home. Come on by, we'll treat you like family.
Dr. Dan here. Whether I'm driving up and down the roads covering the state of Kansas, or I'm getting between Riley and Manhattan for my job, I'm driving a Ford truck. I'd like you to come out and visit my friends here at Dick Edwards Ford. They have a truck that'll suit your needs, whether you're looking for power with a Power Stroke diesel, or if you're looking for fuel efficiency with the new EcoBoost engine, they got a truck that's just right for you. They're located 2 miles east of the Town Center Mall in Manhattan, Kansas, and they'll bend over backwards to help you. And I'll see you down the road.
Purple Wave is a proud supporter of the Kansas FFA through the Bid for Blue program. Purple Wave donates a portion of the proceeds earned on certain ag assets to the Kansas FFA. Winning bidders can designate a Kansas chapter to receive the donation. To date, Purple Wave is proud to have donated over $10,000. Visit purplewave.com to learn more and to place bids on Bid for Blue assets. Purple Wave Auction. Straight, simple, sold.
The Kansas State University College of Veterinary Medicine is a leader in food animal research and education. Our researchers are constantly expanding the knowledge of animal health and food safety. Through the Veterinary Health Center and the Kansas State Veterinary Diagnostic Lab, we provide practical services for animal producers. Home of the Beef Cattle Institute, the college is committed to animal welfare training and research. The Kansas State University College of Veterinary Medicine, knowledge and service for the future of animal production.
I'm Dennis Tebow. My wife and I, Kathy, are the owners of Wolf Creek Cattle Company. We have grown to approximately 70 bulls.
I'm Reese Arnold. I'm the livestock manager at Wolf Creek Cattle Company. You know, these are not just like normal cattle. These cattle, they're hauled anywhere from, 8 to 10 hours a day across the United States and asked to perform. The Multi-Man 90 keeps them kind of level. It maintains and balances their system. The stress level's less when, when everything's right and working right, then they're working right.
Soil is the life of a farm, and for 25 years, SureCrop Liquid Crop Nutrition has helped growers produce abundant quality crops while preserving and improving the soils they steward. SureCrop offers complete soil and plant analysis with cropping recommendations, delivery direct to your on-farm storage, and quality crop nutrition custom blended for your field. Choose SureCrop for the assurance of excellence for your soil. Call today or visit their website for more information.
Valley Vet Supply is devoted to providing information and professional quality products at reasonable prices.
Valley Vet Supply.
This segment is brought to you by Brown Chevrolet Buick in Wamego, just a short drive down the Yellow Brick Road.
Welcome back to Doc Talk. I'm Dr. Dan Thompson, and I've been joined for the last two shows by Dr. Tom Nofsinger. And Dr. Nofsinger is a veterinarian from Benkelman, Nebraska. He travels internationally talking about stockmanship principles, about veterinary medicine, anywhere from endocrinology to animal handling. And you're a special person that has done so much for our industry and so much for veterinary medicine. Sure appreciate you being here. And I know that you have a passion for the people.
Oh, Dan, this is the most exciting part of my career. It's just amazing to be able to interact with people on ranches and farms and backgrounding yards and feedlots. It's truly amazing. And if you get to go work with some of these young animals and their mothers and watch the families and the people on ranches and farms, it becomes very clear to you that these are heroes in action.
Right.
It's just amazing.
Yeah, these people are. They definitely put their animals first.
There are people that do what needs to be done no matter what the weather's like. They do what needs to be done in the interest of the animals.
Don't get a day off.
No. Every day's Saturday to them.
Right.
It's a great, and to be able to learn to apply some science and some veterinary medicine and stockmanship to make a difference for those peoples and most importantly, I'm blessed with the opportunity to learn from them every day.
Yeah, that's why I think that the fun part of our jobs as veterinarians is how many people how many things we learned outside a book.
That's right.
From so many different people. Every operation does something a little bit better than another operation, and to be able to be a person that could be the conduit to share.
And it's and many of these people are very skillful at doing their jobs, and yet it's a little bit hard for them to verbalize exactly to mortals like me what they're actually doing. But that seems to be the way to get them to be better. If you ask them to think about what they're doing and explain to you what they're doing and why, then you have a grounds for discussion for improvement.
Yeah, you learn very little from a lecture. You learn more from being shown, but you learn the most from teaching.
I wonder if that's why God gave us two of these and one of these.
I think so. Listen twice as much and talk half as much.
It's a really good thing. And as we watch as we watch the capability. The stockmanship and handling things are really important in the feed yard, but when you're blessed to have some impact on the animal from conception to harvest, it's just amazing what some of these people accomplish.
Well, you're one of these people, and I'm sure glad to have you on the show. Thank you.
It's an honor to be here.
If you want to know more about Dr. Nofsinger, you can go to the website for Production Animal Consultants and learn more about their veterinary group. If you want to learn more about what I do here at K-State, find us on the web at www.vet.ksu.edu. Remember, always work with your local practitioner. I'm Dr. Dan Thompson, here from the College of Veterinary Medicine at Kansas State University. You've been watching Doc Talk. We're sure glad you joined us, and I'll see you down the road.
Closed captioning brought to you by Kansas Soybean Commission, the Soybean Checkoff Progress, powered by Kansas farmers.
We'll have lots more for you tomorrow on Ag AM in Kansas. We're here every weekday, same time, same station. Or look for us on the web at agaminkansas.com. Eric Atkinson here from K-State Research and Extension.